Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a struggle that many people have. They will lose weight and gain weight, or they struggle to lose weight. So I'm going to walk you through a different way of thinking about how to solve the mystery of your own weight loss. Now, this mystery is not uniform to everybody. As you engage in the activity I'm about to walk you through, you're going to find your own solution to your own particular mystery, right? So just like one exercise isn't going to help everybody because not everyone has the same capacity, everyone has a different set of circumstances, a different body, all sorts of things. So this is what we're going to do. Let me pull up my notes. I want you to think about weight loss as like being a detective, right? So instead of thinking about I can't lose weight, or saying statements of like, why can't I lose weight? We're going to ask better questions. You're like, what does that mean? Well, I want you to think about this in a broader respect. We are going to take a broader perspective. We're going to look at the whole context of weight loss, and we're going to ask questions like a detective. Okay? You are going to be the CEO of your weight loss. You're going to be a CEO of your health. You can apply this type of questioning to anything in your life that you're struggling with. And the really important piece is you need to set time aside, space and time in your daily schedule, whatever you need to do, to sit back and think about the questions that we're going to have. You can't just like rush through it. I need you to set aside a dedicated maybe 10, 15 minutes if that's all you can spare, but longer if you can, to just think about this as a thinking exercise, okay? So now we're going to talk about this, how we're going to be your own detective and solve the mystery. What are the questions we need to ask? Well, the mystery here is not how to lose weight, but what is causing the weight gain in the first place. That is a different question, right? So here's where we're going to structure it. Number one, we're at the scene investigation, right? We're identifying the situation. Typical question here would be, how can I lose weight quickly? The detective's question would be, what are the primary factors contributing to my current weight? So just as a detective arrives at a crime scene and gathers evidence before making assumptions, right? You start by assessing all possible factors influencing your weight. Is it diet, activity, medical conditions, consistency, habits, emotional eating, all the contributing factors, okay? Step two is the witness interrogation, right? This is going to be about understanding personal barriers. So the typical question would be, which diet is best for me losing weight? What exercise plan should I be doing for losing weight? The detective's question, the better question is, what personal habits or circumstances make it difficult for me to maintain a healthy weight? You see the difference? Now this here, the detective interviews the witnesses not just to confirm their initial hunch, but to understand different perspectives. So similarly, examining your lifestyle and emotional triggers can reveal why past efforts have been unsuccessful. We're looking to the past to guide us so we don't have to keep falling in the same hole. We don't get tripped up by the same thing. Okay, step three, we're broadening the investigation. This is a holistic or broadening of your health inquiry. So the typical question would be, how many calories should I cut to lose weight? A better question, the detective's question would be, what changes can I make to improve my overall health and well-being? So beyond looking at the obvious clues, a detective looks at the bigger picture. What is in the environment, right, or background could be influencing the event. You can look beyond calories to overall health impacts, including your mental and emotional well-being, right? Maybe there's a lot of stress going on in your life. Next is sustainable solutions or long-term planning, right? So the typical question is, what is the fastest way to lose weight? A better question, the detective's question would be, what are sustainable lifestyle changes I can make to promote healthy weight for the long term? So just as detectives aims to prevent future crimes, right, by addressing the root causes, You plan for long-term health habits, right? Rather than quick fixes, the hacks that everyone searches for. You want to ensure enduring health and weight management, okay? And finally, expert consultation. This is where, having a doctor or a nutritionist or a registered dietitian is helpful, or maybe a support group or some type of health coach. The typical question would maybe be, what supplements should I take to lose weight? What medication should I be taking to lose weight? The better question, or the detective's question, would be, what medical or psychological factors could be affecting my weight, and how can I address them? So that would mean the detective often consults with forensics or other specialists, right, to understand the complex aspects of a case. Similarly, you consult with health professionals or coaches to uncover maybe there's some medical or psychological reasons for the weight gain. So a big component of this is understanding, one, we have to ask better questions. Because if you keep asking the same questions and giving yourself the same answers, you're going to get the same outcomes. So if you're looking for another diet plan, or if you're looking for another exercise routine, if you're looking for whatever that is, or another quick fix to a long-term problem, you're going to get the same you're going to get the same results, even if the diet is named something, the exercise equipment or the exercise plan is named something differently. You have to look at the root cause, right? If you see a drip, you don't just swipe it up and keep wiping it. You fix the leak, right? You go to the root cause. And this is the problem with so many people who are struggling with any problems in life. We all do it. We look for the quick fixes. We ask poor questions because that question we're asking gives us poor choices, right? So if we're looking, how can I lose weight quickly? That's only going to give us a particular solution set that's not going to be sustainable long term. And we're going to lose the weight quickly maybe, and then gain something back or make ourselves sicker. So this is the problem. We don't think like a detective. We don't understand we're the CEO of our own health, of our own life, in any area, not even outside of health, finances, personal relationships. It doesn't matter. You, my friend, are the CEO of your own life. You have to measure and not have emotional attachment to the data. The data is just there to guide you to make better decisions and ask better questions. So really, to solve your mystery, just ask better questions and give yourself time and space to think about better answers. And then you can make solutions and put together the habits or the machine or the particular plan to execute on what you discovered when you solved your own mystery. So I hope you found that helpful. I was really excited to share that with you today because I thought, this is really a simple analogy, but it's so powerful if you sit back and think about it. So step one, set aside time to think, set aside some thinking time, take one of those questions and just allow yourself to think about it. And if you get, distracted, come back to the question and see what comes of it. Think about that question for 2 or 3 days, right? Don't just take the first answer. Don't take the emotional response. Think logically. Become a critical thinker about your own life. How can you be a detective in this situation? What would a detective ask? Okay? All right. Hope you guys found that exciting and just as I did. Anyway, I want to say thank you for being here and wish you a happy Monday. And as always, I'm sending you love, joy, peace, and abundance and a ton of healing because, of course, we all need a little bit more of that in our lives. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. And who knows where I'll be then. Okay, take care. Bye.